Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Here from big game for this Texas A&M quarterback, and reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson, and how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Aggies churn out another first down. Hand off to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. They'll feed the back again. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. And the call is a quarterback sneak. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the 1st down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Perkins. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it in double coverage.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And they bring him down right at the 20. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball with 36.
I'll tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Misses the receiver, incomplete. And one final play before the end of the quarter. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Looking to pass, it's Perkins. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Keeping it on the ground here. Finding some room at the 25. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Williams. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Defense showing blitz here. On third down, it's a handoff. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick of 5. Get him down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
his offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And looking for a big play here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Aggies. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
2nd down after the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains that you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Catch made on the left side. Good enough for first down yardage. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a bullet, but incomplete. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop it? And that's a solid return after the interception. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Okay, ready?
2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good. Makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. First play of the drive, they look to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense showing a bunch formation now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. That pass is caught. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. Finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final for the half. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The linebacker shifting around now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? And he'll get there. Touchdown, A&M. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the receiver's got it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, this isn't something this defense sees very often, is a fullback sliding out of the backfield to catch a football. You don't practice this very often.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. Lets it go. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Send the back in motion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Get set, get set.
Using his legs, it's Williams. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Can he take it all the way? Past the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defense. Up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turner trying to create good field position. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. On the run, it's Williams. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle. Whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job, it's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Aggies line it up with 1st and goal.
Razor.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
That return backfires on him. Now your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll run it to the right side. Fights off a defender. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Scanning the field, it's Perkins. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, A&M. And this one is getting ugly.
What a long run from the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
But they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Looking to throw. It's Perkins. In the clear at the 25. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking for the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try.
Clear. 6-9-1. Gators score. Timber. Tuna. Go.
Looking downfield, it's Perkins. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab made by the tight end. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the route is on. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
This is what can happen to a defense that gets so focused on defending the pass or locking into the run game between the tackles. Leave yourself vulnerable to the edge, and this jet sweep is a great way for an offense to make you pay for that.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Dropping back, it's Perkins. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaking tackles. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14.
Green 25.
The back's got it. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's got some open field ahead at the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
There's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here.
And he takes it around the 20. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll work the clock here with the running game. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Give it to the back again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Touchdown, A&M. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Now it's second down here. They'll hand it off. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes the handoff. Socko with a strong tackle there.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
He'll hand it off. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Fair catch made at the 20. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. But they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.